Hello and welcome to this week's AMA video. So I've been asked over the last couple of weeks a few questions about Canva. So I thought what I'd do is I would put the questions together into one AMA video. So for those that haven't used Canva before, it's a really great piece of kit on the internet that you can use to create all sorts of designs for your social media, for posters, for leaflets, those sorts of things. So this is my Canva account. And if I go to create design here, move my head, you've got all sorts of different dimensions here for things that you might want, like Instagram, Facebook, social media, all sorts of, if you want to add to your story, all sorts of things that you can use it for. So today we're going to pick social media, and that will just give us the size that we want. So this white bit behind my head here is the size for a social media post. So the two questions that I've got are, number one is about branding and layering of images, and number two is about a video that I did on Facebook and just a clarification of how I used Canva to then create a video when Canva is images. So we have all sorts of templates that we can use, and they're really quite great. There's lots of them that are free, and then you can edit these particular templates to match what you want, which I think is a great way of creating something really quick that suits you. So I've used this one before, so I'm going to choose this one, and it puts it in the middle. Where you can see this hashed thing, that's because this image is a Canva Pro image, which is a paid for image, and I don't have Canva Pro. So I'm going to delete that image. I'm going to click on it and delete it. So how do we then make it our colours? If you click on something, there's a box that appears at the top just up here, and if you click on that, you can then pick your colours. In a previous AMA video, I've shown you how to find your hex numbers for your brand colours, and you're going to need those. So if you haven't got them, have a look at that video. I've got mine in here. But you could just click new colour and paste your hex number in here. So I want that to be green as the background, and I want this box here, if I click on it, I want that to be grey, and then the text, if you click on text, it's just under this number here, and I'm going to make that white, and that white, and again I'm just clicking on them. Sometimes if you click off and then click back on them again, they work. I can't get that line, and so it's a bit finicky. Okay, so I'm going to ungroup them, and then I should be able to pick the line. There we go. And then I'm going to make that white, and then I'm going to control, and I'm going to regroup them together. So I'm going to use now, I want to upload an image because the other image was copyright. So I'm going to go into uploads, and in here I've uploaded all sorts of images that I use in my things. I'm going to pick this one, click on it, it adds it to the screen, and then you can move it, you can resize it, just like this. But as you can see now, that this grey box is now behind this, and I want it to be in front. So this is layering, so you just want to change the position. You want to click the box, position, and then forwards, and then that will bring it to the front. So that's branding colours and how to position and change the position of different things. So then, how did I do my little video? How did I turn images from Canva into a video on Facebook? So here's what I created. I set up 7 pages. And I created them with the background that's my brand, these are my brand, and then the words in the correct font. And I created 7 different pages with certain words and what I wanted. So then what we're going to do is we're going to download, and I'm going to pick PNG. And if you don't know about files, I did another AMA video that was all about different files, names, what they mean, and why you might use them. And I'm going to download all 7 pages. And it will do that rather quickly. Okay, so now I've got this folder. Let's close this. I've got this folder now on my laptop that's got all 7 pictures. So I'm then going to go to Facebook, And I'm going to go to my business page, which is Build It Brilliant. If you haven't liked the Facebook page, please do. I share all sorts of stuff. Okay, so the challenge is if you go from here and you click Create Post, when you click on video, you only have the option to upload. It won't let you do what we want you to do. What you need to do is you need to go in down the side here to Publishing Tools. Go in there and go into Scheduled Posts and then Create a Post. Oh, right, but wherever I put my head, I'm always in the way. So here, when you click on photo or video, it'll come up with these different options. And what we want to do is create a slideshow. And in here is where I'm going to put all of those pictures from here. Again, my head's in the way. Move my head over here. Okay, so then it's going to upload all of these at the bottom. You can change the order of them. So I want my website to be at the end. So I'm just going to drag that one to the end. That one's at the beginning. Whenever you want them. And then we can click how long it's going to be. So I want each one to be for 5 seconds. I want it to fade, and you can add some music, whatever you want. And then you click Create Slideshow, and that is what creates your video on Facebook. So I hope that you found that video helpful. Please do keep sending me your questions. If you haven't already subscribed to the AMA, you can do it on the Build It Brilliant website. And if you have subscribed, then you know the email address. Just email me your questions. I'm always happy to help. Hope you've had a great week. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week for the next AMA.